What?
How did you and Grandma meet again?
How did we meet?
Yeah.
We went to high school.
Went to high school together?
Yeah.
But did you guys like go, or wasn't it like at a dance or something?
No.
First time he asked me out was at dance
Yeah, that's quite later
when
on.
I was a sophomore.
She yelled at me.
You were not.
I was not.
There was liquor on your breath.
Guilty.
Oh, you was a freshman.
No, I was a sophomore.
You was a freshman, I was a senior.
Oh, okay. You were going with Ginger when you were a freshman. When I was a freshman. I don't know. Thought I was a sophomore.
I was a sophomore, I was already graduated.
I know, but
Well, tell me the story. When you guys got together and everything.
Anyway, that was one way or another. Well, I knew her sister and Freddie, and then the grandma moved up there and was living with Sharon and Freddie. She was really cute too. Gosh, she was cute. Had these real big eyes, kind of greenish gray things. But yeah, that was basically,
it was after graduation. The first time we went out.
went to a dance. And I asked her if I could take her home. She yelled no so loud that everybody in the dance hall heard it.
And it was, there were old people that used to come to the dances. I mean, like, parents and older people would come to the dances. So he was really embarrassed when I told him no. Because it wasn't just like students.
So I'm driving up and down, I was Dragon Main in Springerville. Her and her girlfriend was walking down the sidewalk. I stopped and picked them up, and she made her girlfriend get in the middle.
My girlfriend thought he was cute.
Oh.
And I liked my girlfriend better than him, so if she wanted him, she could have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. She was playing hard to get.
I was not. I didn't care one way or another.
And so, I don't remember what we did then. Did we just drive around a while?
No, we went up to your parents and played pool.
Went where?
Your parents
Oh.
played pool.
But anyway, when I got ready to take them home, I took her friend home first.
So that way you could have Grandma to yourself.
Yep. And then she was cornered then. She had no way of getting away.
Yeah.
Most of our dates were on like Sunday afternoon. He'd take me out to eat, and there was a
I was
couple.
working out of town,
Yeah, he was working out of town. He was working in
you know.
Young for the highway department, and so I'd come home on the weekends. And that summer, I had lots of guys who asked me out, but my mother was smitten with Jerry, and she'd say, if you're going to go out with Jerry on the weekend, you can't date during the week. And so, anyway, there's a couple of times we went, like, up on the mountain and stuff, and we were going to go build a bonfire, but he never had any matches. And then tell him about Harry Wayne. Is that Harry Wayne's place? That was one of our memorable dates.
Went down up there above the river above Aunt Rachel's. Harry Wayne Udall. Udalls used to own all that property. In fact, Uncle Glenn got that place he's got from the Udall. Anyway, Harry Wayne Udall had a property up there with a cabin. And we went up there, and to get to it, you had to cross the river. And we went across the river, and then when we was coming back, trying to cross the river, we got stuck in the middle of the river. Finally had to go get somebody to come pull us out.
It was really funny. He had told me, you know, that his pickup could make it across the creek, you know, because it's big, bad pickup. And when we got stopped and couldn't go anywhere, he took off his boots and went out there in his shoes and socks. And
How come I had shoes on?
you had boots on. We were driving through the creek.
No, you said I went out there in my shoes and socks.
Oh, no, barefooted. Okay, he went out barefooted. But anyway, and he was kneeling down to move rocks to kind of get traction or something, I don't know. And his butt was wet, and some of the rocks kind of splashed a little bit and got him wet, and he wasn't very happy.
Well, I was trying to jack it up, and I was trying to put these big rocks under the wheels. But they was sweat and slimy, so as soon as I would get back in the pickup to go, they just slipped right out under the wheel.
And you walked to town, didn't you?
No, I just walked up to the highway, and
Okay.
Rick Whiting was going by.
And he left me in the pickup. Of course, after he left, I locked the doors and I saw little eyes all over. I was scared, but
Yeah.
anyway.
That would be scary.
Anyway, Rick come down and pulled us out.
We went to a couple of rodeos that summer. I really got mad at one rodeo though. I think it was in Reserve or Nutri or Luna or somewhere. We went to a rodeo. And this stupid guy opened the door and looked me up and down, and he said, "Well, I just wanted to see who Jerry was with today."
Oh.
Anybody need to stop?
Anyway,
Okay, I'm gonna stop it.
I didn't
Okay.
like that guy too well.
Who was it?
I don't know, one of your buddies.
One of
I don't know, or
Reynolds' guy?
probably some smart aleck. And there are lots of times that summer, we had dances on Thursday at Greer. And then Friday we had dances at Lyman. And Saturday there was church dances. And so Jerry never asked a girl to go to the dance. He would come to the dance and see who was there and see who he wanted to take home.
No.
Jerry, come on.
No.
Come on.
Just because if I took somebody, then I would just have to dance that person all night.
Well, and
If I didn't take anybody, I could dance with all of them.
he wanted to check out everybody and see who was going to ask to go home. And actually, about July, I guess it was, our first time we dated was in May after graduation. In July, I decided that maybe we weren't a good fit. And then I couldn't stand it. And so in August he came around and I decided I guess I was smitten. I used
She
to.
was smitten from the start. Chelsea.
I was
Don't let-
not.
Don't let her fool you.
I was not. And then the first time, well, one time, I don't know. Yeah, the first time he told me he loved me, that was it. He kissed me and he told me he loved me, but I should have known better. Lots of people warned me about your grandpa.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't listen to him.
Well, I just thought that I could tame him.
Yeah.
Get that? But the first time he kissed me, oh my gosh, he's a really good kisser. And I thought, woohoo! I've kissed a few guys. He's one of the better ones, probably the best. He had lots of experience. You did. You kissed a lot of girls. We went to the show one night, and Pat Slade was there, and she was, taking tickets at the window at the El Rio, and she slipped him a note. I thought that was stinky.
What did it say?
Well, I don't know what it said. I didn't look at it.
I never did go with that.
Well, she was wanting to go with you. Some of his Mormon friends thought that I wasn't good enough because I wasn't Mormon. And Grandma Brown actually was kind of disappointed when he married me because I wasn't a member of the church.
She was.
Yes, she was, but she grew to love me. She was disappointed because you'd married outside the church. I know she was. And Grandpa Brown, oh my gosh, when Grandpa went to tell Grandpa Brown that we were getting married, he gave me the right act. Kept on asking me all sorts of questions. Anyway, I've got a story written at home about that.
It's just the way she took it. It's not the way it really was.
What? About what?
Grandpa Brown. Grandma.
He was giving me the right act, asking me all sorts of questions. But I got to tell you, when Grandpa went to Vietnam, sometimes I'd go out dancing when Grandpa was in Vietnam. I never did anything that I shouldn't have. But I'd go dancing because Freddie, who was Sharon's husband, played in the band at the bar. And so I'd go dancing. And anyway, one night I didn't get home until after the bars closed. They closed like at 1 o'clock. And it was pretty late when I got home. And when I come in the door, Grandpa Brown said, when you're out late, we worry about you. And that's all he said. And I felt about that big, But I knew that he cared, about what I was doing and stuff. Anyway, he didn't preach to me and say, where in the heck you been, or anything. He just said, when you're out late, we worry about you. But Grandpa wasn't ready to be married. When we first got married, though, when we went down to Safford, it was just a 1-bedroom, wasn't it? A little house. And anyway, I walked in that door, and there was saddles all over the living room, and it wasn't too bad, but it looked like a bachelor pad. And so I had to do some cleaning and sweeping and mopping and stuff. But the first meal that we had down to Safford, Grandpa made me macaroni and tomato sauce and cheese. He made my first meal in our new home.
Yeah. Grandma made the second one almost the last.
It wasn't the second.
It was chili beans, and they were so hot that we couldn't eat them. Neither one of us.
Oh, they were hot. Whew.
Well, we did eat them, but wow.
And Grandpa had lots of friends at college. One weekend we went to the fair in Phoenix, and that was fun. He won me a purple.
Oh no, No,
in
that was
white.
the county fair in Safford. Going.
Was
We
it?
went with.
I think we went to both.
Yeah, we went to Phoenix too.
I
We
think
went
you
with what was her name?
was it
The only other married guy in going to school.
Kenny and Marty? No, they weren't married then, were they? Who was it?
Yeah, they were married.
Okay. Is that who we went with?
Who was it?
Kenneth Penrod? No? No? Who? Anyway, we went to the fair and he won me a little purple and white dog. Pretty tall with big old eyes. Well, it was pretty big. But he spent a lot of money. It took a lot of money to win it for me. And we didn't have very much money then. We used to play penny poker with him and his friends. They'd come over and play poker. And at the end of the night, he took all the silver and left me the pennies. If I won, he took all my silver.
She usually won, though.
Yeah, and we used to play penny poker. We used to go to dances after we were married down there. What else?
What'd you say their name was again?
I thought his name was Kenneth Penrod. And
Oh, no.
no, who? I don't know who you're talking about.
They had that. They were already married. These guys were married.
Well, who were they?
They had a blue Australian Shepherd. They called him Blue.
I don't know who you're talking about. I just remember. I remember all your single
He
friends.
was pretty big time.
And when we lived down to Safford, Grandpa was trying to be really good, and we went to church a time or two, but I didn't feel comfortable. And one time the home teachers came and I hid in the garage. Him and his friends, you guys would go to rodeos and dancing a lot, wouldn't you? His friends that were girls were really good to me when we were first married too. What was Margaret and Barney and who was the kind of tomboyish girl? You don't remember? I can see her. She's the one that brought you that black dog. Birthday, well, I was pregnant and I had one pair of black pants, stretchy pants like you guys wear now, except they weren't tight like you guys wear. But I had one pair of black stretchy pants, and so I'd wash them every night. And then on my birthday, Grandpa bought me 2 maternity outfits. They were both alike. One was pink and one was blue, so I didn't have to.
I was working at Safford Builder Supply. My uncle owned the Safford Builder Supply, and I was working there. And I was making about $20 a week, I think. Not very much. Probably a little more, about $50 a week, probably. Who was it from?
Laura, she said that Sarah's funeral was Saturday and Noah's speaking in church Sunday. What was that car that used to die on us all the time when we lived in Safford? Was it the Camino? was it the
Yeah.
little blue ranchero? What was it?
Ranchero.
I remember there I was, pregnant, and the dump stick thing stopped, and I was at a Circle K or something, and all these cute college boys around, and there I was.
This guy's wife's name was Marty.
Marty,
Yeah.
Pete.
Pete, yeah. Pete and Marty, yeah.
Okay, I got it. What's their last name? I know what their last name was too. Pete and Marty. Yeah, Pete and Marty.
We went with them to the county fair.
He was older though. He was older than you
Yeah,
guys.
He was probably,
Closer to 30 maybe?
well, I don't think he's quite 30. Probably 28 maybe.
Okay. Pete and Marty. I can see them now too. Told you I couldn't remember, but I could. Wish I could remember that little young girl who was always bringing stray dogs home to him. Was it Bobby?
Her and Margaret were good friends.
Yes. And Marilyn was there too.
I tell you, I seen Marilyn the other
Yeah,
day.
you did. Gary was there with you, right?
Yeah. Well, they lived down there in the park.
Clinton was there.
So he got kicked out.
Huh? You got kicked out of school?
You don't remember that?
Uh-uh.
Was down there roping the hippies.
Oh,
Was running them around that square in front of the main building.
you were roping the hippies,
They was roping them and then tying them down.
tying them down like a
Taking them
calf?
With picking strings.
Oh my gosh, Jerry.
Anyway, somebody said the cops are coming, and we took off, and everybody went to the up to the apartments and tried to hide. Since I was married, they kind of
They let
covered
him
for
off
me.
easy.
Not the cops, the guys that I was with.
Was Mike Estes
Covered
down
for
there too? He was at
Yeah.
the fair when we went.
Yeah, he was the one that went with us to Phoenix at
Yeah.
the state fair. Trying to think what his girlfriend
What?
that went to the fair with us in Phoenix. Me and you
There used to be
and Mike and whoever's girlfriend
like hippies that would stand on the street corners. What did they call them? Christian? What did they call them? Marahari? What?
Already Christian.
Hare Christians?
Krishna.
Krishna.
Already Krishna.
And they're, with their beads and their long.
The hair's all shaved up for a ponytail. Anybody needs to stop? Nobody needs no potty? Nothing?